Now, high inflation hasn't dampened consumer sentiment yet. Retailers across the country have witnessed healthy sales in the month of July, reporting an 18% growth over the pre-COVID period of July 2019. Now, according to a survey by the Retailers Association of India, most categories have witnessed a double-digit increase led by footwear, clothing and jewellery. Some traders feel the end-of-season sale is what has boosted sales in July. Shilpa Ranipeta joins us now with the sales trend. Shilpa, strong demand there across all segments, it seems.
Well, there is a visible recovery in retail sales as consumers are now returning to shop at malls and stores as they did before the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, according to the latest data from Retailers Association of India, retail sales in July increased 36% compared to July last year, while they were up 18% over the pre-pandemic levels of July 2019. Now, it's important to note, though, that July last year, the country was still coming out of a severe COVID wave where the sales were still much lower. Now, from a category point of view, quick service restaurant sales were up about 17% over pre-pandemic levels, and this growth is something that QSR players like Jubilant Foods have also been referring to. Now, beauty and personal care sales are still slightly lower compared to pre-pandemic levels at 3%, and the categories that are actually showing most traction are apparel and clothing and footwear sales, both of which were up above over 20% compared to 2019 and nearly 50% more compared to last year. Now, a good recovery is also being seen in food and grocery sales, in consumer durables and electrical sales, and also in jewelry sales. Now, while there may be some sections like personal care that are yet to recover fully and the impact of inflation is still a cause of worry, RAI says that the July numbers and the trend of recovery has retailers upbeat about the upcoming festive season. In fact, we also spoke to companies like Parle Products, V-Mart and Bajaj Electricals. Listen into what they had to say about a recovery, not just in demand but also in sales.
You've seen a very strong revival in demand in the first 6 weeks. Last quarter, as you rightly said, was flattish as far as volumes are concerned. And whatever growth we saw was primarily driven by price hikes. So growth was, price-led and not really volume-driven. That is something that has changed in the first 6 weeks of this quarter.
There is a recovery. There is some recovery, but still we are missing out the pre-COVID numbers. And but yeah, I think things will get in control. Things are becoming better. People are becoming normal with the situation. There is an anxiety that definitely every household, which is the common household, which earns between 15,000 rupees to 40,000 rupees, has in terms of their savings and their management of their budget in their house. So there is a pain which is there. It's better. It's better than Q1, definitely. But yeah, it's still not the pre-COVID.
Q1, even in volume terms, if I compare to the last 1, 2, or 3 years, has been better. Maybe it's partly because of summer. We've had a good summer, after 2 lockdowns, but even compared to pre-COVID. So I just think slightly better on volumes. On actual value terms, of course, it's better. But if I split that Q1 numbers, I think April and May were good. June is when we started seeing a downturn in demand. And to be honest, that's continued into July. That said, the good news again, August and September, at least when I talk to our sales and distribution guys, they are very bullish on that. We have an early festive season coming up this year, and we expect to make up for the poor demand in July. That's the current expectation.
Well, that's the mood across retailers.